Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday's Truth with Alonda Hassel.
Welcome to Tuesday's Truth with Alonda Hassel.
So today I wanted to talk about something it's pretty serious, and that is trauma. Oftentimes, trauma happens, and we sort of pick up and keep going after we deal with whatever we're dealing with. We don't counsel, we don't seek counsel about it, we don't talk about it. We sort of sweep it under the rug as if it never happened. And I wanted to talk about it because I have a lot of students who have faced some major trauma. One young man's father was murdered, and then just recently his grandmother passed away. And there's so many of these stories where our children in particular are trying to just cope and trying to keep moving, and they're dealing with trauma. And some of the things that we see with our young people who are struggling is they sleep in class, they daydream a lot, they have behavioral issues, just sort of crying out for help. And one of the things that our team at my school really tries to do is partner with parents and community so that we can help our students in trauma. But I remember even traumas that I faced as a child that in our community, sadly, we don't really talk about, we don't really deal with, and then we end up growing up with those traumas, packed on more traumas, and it ends up sort of altering how we function. It alters how we deal with things. And I'm realizing that a lot of people that are adults respond emotionally as if they were still that child who faced that trauma. And I'm no doctor. I don't have any medical terms or anything like that to help people, but I just want us to really take some time. Part of knowing our worth is acknowledging even the trauma and being able to pinpoint those things that happen in our lives that switched how we see things, how we function, how we're able to deal with life's issues, and being able to get to a place where we can talk about those things and have this catharsis, if you will, to get it out so that we're not living through the lens of that traumatic experience. And a lot of children and adults are going through life numb. They're going through life daydreaming. They're going through life crying or acting out emotionally in very odd ways because they have suffered with trauma and they've never dealt with it. So I would encourage you, if you have been or if you know someone who has, help them get help. Seek the attention, the help that you need so that you can deal with that trauma. And some things you can do very simply: journal, pray, talk with family and friends, and get those things out of your spirit so that you can move forward in your life. And that's a big part of us knowing our worth. Oftentimes, we can't see our value because we only see ourselves in the trauma that we experience, as opposed to seeing ourselves the way we were created to be. So that is my Tuesday's Truth. I hope that helps, and I hope that you're encouraged to seek counsel if that is in fact what you need, and figure out how you can move forward from the trauma. It is not okay for us to just sweep things under the rug or act as if it never happened and we're waiting for the next traumatic experience. All right? So part of knowing your worth and taking care of you is taking care of you. So I want you to do that because I love you, and I feel like we can all grow and be better if we deal with our trauma and we can move on to really know our worth. All right? That's my Tuesday's Truth. I love you all. Have a great day.